Hey everyone, so this is a follow-up on my wallet showing buying the dip. So we've been following WEN, W-E-N, on CoinSpot. That's what I use. And last time I did this before I started filming it, I put up, I think it went from like $300 to $500 in, and then waited for it to spike. It always spikes pretty hard when it does. This time it spiked, this time it spiked 54%. I made 71% profit and sold it. So I think I put like 540 in and pulled out like 760 or something within a month and a bit. So that's pretty good using little monies. That's what this is all about. That's what I want to show, is how to do this with little monies. You can't just throw a little bit of money on and make a heap of money. You need to sort of, if you want to play with it, instead of just holding something good and big and something strong and something you know is going to be around for a very long time, if you want to play with the market, this is probably the best way to do it. So this, with WEN, I bought the dip. I'm going to show you here. We started at about $277 is all I put in at the start, and I've bought $100 dips each time. So we went from 4 zeros, 6525 to 6414 to 6371. Now I wanted to show here that at 9:30 p.m. I was $24 down, and in the next morning at 10:45 a.m. I was down by $72. That's how hard it can, that's how fast it can drop. And it drops harder and faster, but comes up quicker too when you start putting more money in, gaining more coins. So yeah, so this went to 6371, and then to 6104, and then to 6021. 6021, oh yeah, this was another change, so negative 98, and to the following hour, now 60. So came back a little bit there. So then went from 6021 to 597 to 5921, 5838, 5671, 5671, and then for some reason I transferred $100 over to see what would happen. Transferred $100 from my Chain GPT over, and even though the rate was low because of the transfer rate, or something to do there with money, there we go. It's, well, a big gust of wind. For some reason it went up. So I went from 5671, which is my lowest point, to 5717. Alright, so now, and that was then, by that time, was $1,120. So they were all $1,000 hit, $100 hits. I think there was one $200 hit in there. Maybe not. Oh yeah, 4, 5, 6, almost. Yeah, it was a $200 hit there, and then it was a little bit, and then it was $100 hits again. And so by just doing $100 hits every time it fell like this to a negative 141, it fell hard the other day. It was that was 7 days ago. Yeah, so where are we at now? Alright, so we're $87 down. But have a look at this graph. Okay, so this is what you want your graph to look like buying the dip. So I started here at just under 250 bucks and went down, so I bought some more, went down, bought, I think that was the $200 hit, and then it went down heaps, so I bought another $100, went down a bit again, bought another $100. Every one of those spikes is me buying $100. Every time it went down, I bought some more. Every time it went down, bought some more. And you see, this is a great look, even though that's your money making that happen, but it's just actually just started to turn around, so it's flattened out, which is really good. If we have a look at the chart, we had a good boost here for some reason, which is always a bonus. That's when, because it was a fairly negative. So these are the dips that I've been buying, because it started to fall, and then it's like whoop, and it rebounded just the other day, yesterday. It rebounded, and now it's starting to come back up, and this should hopefully start building again, because it is quite low to where it was before still. If we have a look, So it's on a decline for the month. I'm going to really see it here, but that spike there is the one I got $300 odd on it. This time I have a lot more money invested in it and a lot lower price. So when this decides to spike again, which it is, it's flattening out quite nice. It hasn't dipped down as hard as it was here because we're still waiting for a big run through October. There's something happening towards the end of October, so it's supposed to be a big month, October. If that's the case, then this is going to sit pretty and then hit hard. And if it hits hard, then we're easily $500 to $1,000 up, and then hopefully more. So yeah, so that's what it looks like. We keep buying the dip. At the moment, I can't buy the dip for a while. I've sort of resorted now. That's all the money that I could really put in for this one. So yeah, I just kept, and now I'll just sit on it because I've reduced the price massively, reduced my average rate hugely, and in those terms, and then also it increased my coins massively. So therefore, the rate of it increasing once it does its turn and starts spiking, you'll see some really good gains, especially for the money put into it. So anyway, guys, good luck. Take care. Be safe with it. This is just for fun and only advice only. You can only do it for fun. Don't put money you can't lose in there because you may have to sit on it for a while to come back. Unfortunately, I've had to do that a few times. It's how we learn. But anyway, this is working good. We'll follow it again. Hopefully see a good run soon. All right, guys, be safe. Thank you. Bye.